How to get into a job in construction management without experience. If you want to break into construction management even without experience, then listen closely because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Have you ever looked at a construction project and thought, man, how do they pull that all together? Then you ask yourself, I don't have a degree, I don't have experience, there's no way I could do that for a living. It's so easy for someone to feel like those jobs are for someone else and could never be you. That was me 21 years ago. I was making $8 an hour doing any hard job, any hard labor job I could get, getting my hands dirty and doing all the heavy lifting. Today, I'm a director of construction. I oversee multi-million-dollar projects and I make multiple six figures. Here's what most people don't know. College didn't teach me a single thing that got me here. Let's get into it. Growing up, I was told the same thing everyone else hears. You need a 4-year degree if you want to make six figures. So I went out and I got one, mechanical engineering. Then I went back and I got my MBA. And now, looking back, I'll be honest with you, both were largely useless. They didn't teach me how this industry actually works. I actually blew an interview as an engineer when I was asked about a simple HVAC question, and I wasn't sure of the answer. And then when I got my MBA, my boss actually laughed at me. He said, I'm not just gonna pay you more or promote you because you got that piece of paper, right? At this point in my career, I've hired and promoted a lot of people. Degrees have never impressed me. You know what does impress me? Real world skills, curiosity, mentorship, and work ethic. Because construction management isn't about theory, it's about execution, coordination, and trust. And none of that requires a diploma. I didn't grow up with money. My dad was in the trades and my mom was on food stamps. So I started working in the construction industry when I was in high school just to help pay the bills. By 25, I had been a laborer, an intern, even a design engineer, and a superintendent. And still, I didn't understand the full construction process and how it really worked. So I got humble. I started asking more questions and I went out of my way to find mentors, stack skills, and become more useful. That's when things really started to take off. In 2004, when I started, I was a laborer making $8 an hour. Then I moved my way up into assistant project manager role. I was making $18 an hour. And then it really took off in 2013. As a superintendent, I started making $85,000 a year, and I was only in my early 20s. In 2016, I had made my way up to a project manager where I was making $120,000 a year. In 2022, when I was in my early 30s, I was a project executive and I was making $175,000 a year. And today, I'm a director and I make 2 to 4 times what most of my friends make, and they all went to college. And I'm telling you right now, anyone can make $100,000 in just 3 to 5 years. You can make $200,000 in 10 to 12 years. You don't need a degree. You just need the right mindset. So if I were starting from scratch today, here's what I would do. And I tell people the same thing all the time. Step 1, learn the business. Not just how to swing a hammer, but how to get jobs managed. Scheduling, budgeting, permits, contracts. That's where the money is. Step 2, research your local market. Figure out who's hiring, what roles exist, and where the labor shortages are. Step 3, get mentorship or training. That's why I built my own course at Course Careers, which is linked below. It's everything I wish new hires understood before stepping onto a job site. Step 4, build a great resume. Even if you've never worked in construction, highlight your soft skills, your work ethic, your detail orientation, being reliable. Those are the things that really matter. Step 5, reach out to anybody. I've hired people off of cold call emails, job site walk-ons, and LinkedIn messages. If someone shows they're hungry and ready to learn, I'll make room for them, and that's key. You want to create the perception that you're someone who just needs an opportunity, and you'll prove the rest. Let me be real. If I had to do it again, no degree, no experience, here's exactly what I would do. I'd skip college. Then I'd start by taking the free Course Careers Construction Project Management course to learn more about the career and to see what I would be tasked with day to day. Then I'd start learning the skills that I need to get hired. Then I would get a job with a subcontractor and I'd start stacking my skills and experience. And at work, when I got the first job, I'd go above and beyond. I'd volunteer for every extra responsibility, I'd show up early, and I'd take initiative. I'd try to be the guy that everybody can count on to get things done. And this one's big. Look the part. You can be blue collar, but you can be clean cut. Be respectful, speak clearly, show up organized. It's small stuff, but trust me, it matters, and employers notice. Today, I work an 8 to 5 from home. I've got a brand new truck. I'm building a house on a 3-acre ranch, and I've got full control over my time. But honestly, that's not the win. The real win is security. I don't stress about bills. I can provide for my family anywhere I move to in the country. And I've got the freedom to say no to the bad opportunities and yes to the ones that matter. That's what a career in construction management really gives you. Not just income, independence. So let me leave you with this. You don't need a degree. You don't need 10 years of experience. You just need to be hungry, humble, and willing to learn from the right people. And if you don't know where to start, I've got you. I created a step-by-step course that teaches you how this business actually works, how to get in, how to get promoted, and how to build a career for your life. It's on Course Careers, and we've made it affordable and accessible as possible. There's a link down below in the description, but even if you don't take the course, just know this: you're not stuck. This is one of the last industries where anyone can work their way to the top. And if I can do it, so can you. If you want more tips on building a career without a degree, make sure that you've subscribed, because I've got you covered. Drop a comment down below. What career are you thinking about, or what's holding you back? I'd love to hear from you. Check out the free Course Careers link below, see if it fits your goals, and then take the next step. Let's go to work.